and I'm here to tell you why it's important for everyone to vote. Because we are currently ready to vote on who will be our next leaders on May 9, 2022. But first, we must understand what voting is. Voting is a fundamental right of every citizen that allows them to elect future leaders. In many countries, the voting age is set at 18 years old. Citizens can vote for political parties, but they can also learn about the importance of citizenship through voting. Many people do not vote because they believe that one vote will not make a difference, but it does. Elections are used to lay the political foundation of a country. I will also provide you with certain voting advantages. Voting is a fundamental mechanism that ensures the government of a country functions properly. Citizens can choose their own government under this system. It also gives citizens the option of electing their own government representatives. Every government goals is to create and implement policies that benefits its people. It also gives the individual with the right of opportunities to challenge the government about specific issues and obtain clarifications. In a democratic country, voting is the way for citizens to express their views. Voting is critical to getting people to participate in politics. The democratic process is a term used to describe the process of a government being on election day. Voters will not only have the opportunity to elect the representatives in government for the next term, but they will also have the opportunity to vote on subjects such as security, which will allow the government to borrow funds for development projects and other improvements. Voters may also cast ballots on social issues in specific situations. Furthermore, the right to vote increases social consciousness by facilitating political cooperation. Citizens can keep track of the progress of their elected officials and legislators. This logical procedure allows the general public to make informed decisions on who to vote for in the next election. Also, when the entire country is watching, the legislature cannot act arbitrarily. Every adult, regardless of gender, class, occupation, or other factors, is guaranteed the right to vote. This exemplifies consistency and consistency. It is a fundamental right that all citizens have the ability to choose who will represent them in government. Every political party that runs in an election promises and implements a variety of advantages and social reforms for its constituents. Some of these political parties may deceive with their first improvements, but they may have a corruption agenda. Which government is elected is determined by the citizens' duty and skills. As a citizen of your country and an individual from your community, voting is your right, privilege, and obligation. Individuals may believe that their vote has no impact, but ballots can influence monetary and social arrangement in distant locations. Remember that many news organizations and outlets may have bias, so take what they say with a grain of salt. Avoid being influenced by social media since it is readily twisted. When deciding who to vote for, it's critical to have a list of factors to examine. Visit a candidate's website or attend one of their conventions to learn more about their true feelings. Take a political standings test to discover out where you live. Then decide what topics you care about and who you want to represent you. So, with that in mind, go out and vote for whomever you want. But don't be influenced. Instead, make an informed decision for yourself. Finally, voting is critical to a democratic process, being because it allows citizens to express their opinion and influence their municipal, state, and federal governments. Registering is a quick and easy process that you can do right now. And educating yourself because before voting is crucial. So make sure you know which sources are trustworthy and which are not. I've finished arguing why every citizen should vote. So get out and vote as soon as possible on election day. And make sure you're registered now. Make an informed choice while casting your ballot. Thank you for listening.